Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about the future of crypto has been revealed already. Let's dig in. Well, because of the recent dips and extended kind of crashes and there's a kind of correction period, you might hear words from naysayers. Fed interest rate is too high. US dollar is too strong. Tariff war is real. Trumpflation is real. And old season is cancelled. Exit right now. Things like this. For sure, it's up to you to stay or exit the market. But just be reminded before you leave. Investment is to bet on the future, not on the present. Future is, for sure, is uncertain and not probable until it's proven 100%. When it's proven 100%, its price won't be cheap. So that said, investment is to fight against fear inside you. I don't want you to believe without knowledge. And my role is to educate you in an easiest way as possible. Firstly, DXY. As I numerously mentioned before, in 2017 cycle, the current DXY cycle just mimics almost similar back in 2016 and 17. And when Donald Trump was elected in late 2016, the DXY rose up significantly. And at that time, Trump mentioned dollar is too strong. And he mentioned this a month ago as well. Also, he mentioned interest rate is too high. Lower the rates to Jerome Powell, the Fed chair. And in the following year, in 2017, the DXY went down significantly throughout the whole year. For sure, tariffs war is going on between United States and other countries, which means US is fighting with other countries with the weapon. That weapon is strong dollar and higher rates. After this type of war, United States will give carrot to the other countries. Carrot is lower rates and weakened dollar. So China, so European Union, so Japan, and the other developing countries, including South Korea, Taiwan, the other countries to follow. Global M2 money supply. It mimics the back in 2016 and 17 as well. Global money supply went down from the in the second half of last year until now, but its global money supply, global M2, rose up a little bit. It barely started, and it is going to increase throughout this year. That's what I think. And PBOC, People's Bank of China balance sheet, if this white line goes up, Bank of China prints more money. The green line here represents China's 10-year bond yield, 22-month lead, and it's inverted, which means if this green line just went up significantly, this means China is going to lower rates. And this is likely to go up from here for the next almost 2 years. For the next 2 years, China will lower rates and print more money. But as you can see right here, for the last several years, China cannot print money. China cannot lower rates because of what? They wanted to, but because of so strong, powerful dollar, they could not print Chinese yuan because they print more. The strength of their yuan is going to be, going to the toilet. So they wanted to, but they could not print money. They could not lower rates. After ups and downs, compromising with United States, some agreements, China, and then will desperately lower rates and print more money. ISM, if it goes below 50, it means we are in the contraction. But if we are above 50, the business cycle is going to be exciting, expanded. For the last 2.5 years, ISM, this indicator has been below 50 for so long. It barely started. It's like almost the just starting point for ISM to go up from here. This is the ISM new orders. It's a 1-month lead indicator representing in colored in green. This went up, means ISM US business cycle is going to get better. 3-month lead indicator, and it's for ISM new orders less inventories. 3-month lead indicator in green color rose up a lot, which means US business gets better and better as time goes by, and then risk on assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum altcoin, those risky asset price will increase significantly. A white line represents ISM and green color represents GMI Financial Conditions Index. It's a 9-month lead. 9-month lead indicator in green color rose up. And currently the ISM is around 50.9. It's just barely above the 50 line. It just started its journey to the upside. And 9 months later, ISM looks like to reach 55.6. But comparing this to its previous peak cycle, ISM most of the time touched 60, and it just went above 60 several times before. That said, if ISM touches 60, I think that could be another good exit point, as a crypto investor. And personally, this cycle can be extended till Q4 this year and even Q1 next year, because ISM needs to go higher than just 55. This Atlanta Fed wage growth tracker in white and GMI wage growth tracker is 10-month lead. 10-month lead indicator declined significantly, which means US, the wage growth will go lower and lower. It will decline as time goes by. High wage growth for the last 2 years, this contributed to rising inflation in the United States for the last 2 years. 10 months later, however, we might need to worry about not inflation, but deflation. Investment, once again, is to bet on the future, which is unknown and uncertain. A white line represents the Case-Shiller National Home Price Index in the United States, and green line represents US CPI, especially of shelter housing. The 17-month lead indicator of CPI in white fell down. I mean, that's home price index. It was very high 2 years ago, but it fell down significantly. And this means 1.5 years later, US CPI, especially the shelter, will go down and even below zero. As long as we fear inflation, I think it's still a great time to buy the dip. Well, this is the Cleveland Fed New Tenant Rent Index. Rental went down significantly, and it's a 3-quarter lead. 9-month lead indicator fell down significantly as well. It's even below 0%. This means we are likely to see the CPI inflation to go down for the next at least 9 months. Bitcoin price mimics in the current cycle mimics that of the 2017 cycle. It just moves very similarly. It could be not that exactly same pattern, but I assume that this will go up just like back in 2017. You might have seen this banana zone phase in the last 4 Bitcoin cycles, but I want to point this out. Every single time we have at least 2 correction phases. Back in 2013, in 2017, in 2022, 21, and now. We are in the correction phase 1, and we will definitely see correction phase 2 or even 3. And then the banana zone still goes on. This is the chart, the total net liquidity, the global liquidity, 12-month flow from Fed, PBOC, Bank of China, Bank of Japan, European Central Bank, and Bank of England. When I take a look at this chart here, when liquidity peaks, Bitcoin usually peaks out. However, altcoin, usually the peak of altcoins can come like 2 or 3 or 4 weeks later. And as long as US dollar is strong, we'd better buy the dip, because the whole, the net liquidity is below 0, which means everybody is fearing, everybody is anxious about the future of stocks and especially crypto. What do you think? I still think as long as we have some fear about the United States inflation or dollar is too strong, the interest rate is too high, we still have a good opportunity to buy the dip. What do you think? Thank you for listening.